Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi's Command TV, the tallest man back Africa. Today, the newspaper headline was actually very, very interesting. The Daily Nation carried a headline that William Samoei Ruto is building an 8,000-seater church at a cost of 1.2 billion Kenyan shillings. And Kenyans were very, very angry because of this kind of move. Kenyans were angry because it is coming at a time when majority of them cannot actually afford a 3-course meal. It is coming at a time when Kenyans believe that the church is separate from the state. The region and the state are two different entities. It is coming at a time when Kenyans are asking, what is wrong with our country? Where are our priorities? And William Samoei Ruto responded to Kenyans. His response was not very pleasing, if you ask me. And one, he said he cannot apologize, which is wrong in my view. Number two, he said that Shetani akasirike. When you look at it, it is Kenyans who are angry, by the way. It is not the devil. Kenyans were very, very angry. And William Samoei Ruto is saying that when he went there, alipata kanisa la mabati at State House. And now he has to build a church that befit State House. State House, a public property, church not built in Sogoi, but in State House. And you ask me questions. So I want you to first watch this clip before we give our critical analysis about the same.
Mnanielewa? Na hakuna mtu nitaomba msamaha kwa kujenga kanisa. Tutajenga kanisa ya Mungu. Shetani akasirike, afanye ile anataka. Ni mnanielewa? Naambiwa ati hata kwa magazeti leo ati kuna mtu anasema ati mimi najenga kanisa hapa State House. Ni kweli mimi najenga kanisa hapa State House. Ni mnanielewa? Hapa State House nilikuja nikakuta kanisa ya mabati. Kanisa ya mabati inatoshana na State House. Hata kwa maoni yenu. So, nasijengi na pesa ya serikali, mimi najenga na pesa yangu. Hapa nitakuja kuwapeleka siku nyingine twende tuombe huko. So, nilikuta mimi sijaanzisha kanisa State House, nilikuta kanisa ikiweko. Shida tu ilikuwa ya mabati. Sasa nimeamua nijenge kanisa inatoshana na State House. Na haitagharimu serikali ya Kenya peni moja. Nitajenga na pesa zangu kwa sababu kanisa ya Mungu ni mahali ambapo panatoshana na heshima.
If you are told to give an honest opinion about William Samoei Ruto's response to this building of churches at State House, what would you say? How would you comment? Maybe you can write your comment in the comment section. Because this is my take. Number one, State House is not a private property. State House is built on public land. And there is no way the president can come and build a church at State House using his own money. If we were to build a church at his land, maybe in Sogoi or wherever he wants land, nobody would question that. So the question is where the church is being built. The other question is that the other issue that Kenyans are raising is the priority. Where are our priorities? Is this a time to build churches when we promised Kenyans that we are going to actually uplift the poor so that they can actually be able to raise their standard of living? Number two issue is that Kenya is a secular state. Where's the boundary? Where's the line between church and the state? Where is the boundary between the region and the states? And then the question that would ask, what about other regions like the Muslims? Are we also supposed to build a mosque at State House? Are we also supposed to build any type of shrine? Even Atheists should be allowed to have a building there. And the other thing that William Samoei Ruto is saying here, that he found a church of Mabati, a Mabati church at State House. For those of you who have been to State House, do you believe William Samoei Ruto? Do you think he found a Mabati church. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? The irony of this is that there are some people who are clapping, actually. Kenyans, surely. What is there to clap for? Clapping when William Samoei Ruto is saying that he's building a church at State House, Nairobi, on a public land. Again, we also need to say that this is an illegal move. I think the work of the Attorney General is to advise the government. And here, the Attorney General advice comes in handy. He should tell the president, whatever you are doing is illegal. It's unconstitutional. Again, it is coming at a time when, Gen Z are crying because of lack of jobs. Gen Z are on the street because of lack of jobs. It is coming at a time when Gen Z are telling the government that you need to have business, come up with a business venture so that you can employ the youth. Come up with maybe a company, a processing company that would actually employ 8,000 youth, not 8,000 worshippers. Again, no, we are not in the times of missionaries. We are not evangelizing Kenyans. The president is the head of state and the head of government. He is not the head of religion. That's the truth of the matter. And the objective of this take by William Samoei Ruto is to please the church. Yani ni kujaribu ndio kanisa ianze kumtetea. That is the secret behind this kind of talk. And then the other thing about William Samoei Ruto is that he sees that he cannot apologize. Imagine. I believe a man should always apologize, especially when you make a mistake. It is Kenyans who are criticizing. It is Kenyans who are asking the president, why are you building a church at State House, Nairobi? And then when the president says that he cannot apologize, what is your take on this? A church worth 1.2 billion. Anasema ni pesa zake. Alipata kanisa la mabati. Then you wonder why Kenyans are actually flocking meetings called by Gachagua, Matiang'i, Kalonzo, like it happened in Bungoma. So when you look at Kenyans, anytime opposition is in town, in fact, they are getting wild reception. And it happened today in Bungoma. Watch what happened here today.
Bungoma oye! Bungoma oye! Wacha nimsalimie ile uongo ya Kasongo. Msangalile! Msangalile! Mone baramu! Ni muongo si muongo? Watu wetu wa Bungoma. Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Hi kuzo. My cousin, hi.
The irony for this is that the church is being built when the extrajudicial is on another level. The Church of Christ, in quotes, is being built at State House when the blood of Gen Z is flooding the streets. William Samoei Ruto is responding to Kenyans like this when Albert Ojwang is being buried, a victim of police brutality, a victim of extrajudicial killing. Then we are building a church at a time like this. I think, if you ask me, we are getting it wrong. And the opposition will continue attracting more followers. And the government will continue being unpopular. Because you see, anybody who listen to William Samoei Ruto talking like this would ask so many questions. And that is why I'm saying he should not have responded like this. I don't know what you think, but that's my take, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, please like the video and enjoy your weekend ahead. Bye-bye.